This is what I was talking about the other day in the video, is I get so much water in there that the rocks won't stay suspended in the solids. It falls through the water, and that's exactly what's happening here. All the rocks just sink to the bottom. When I put it in a hole, the same thing's going to happen. And I can show you right over here. It's just water on top. That's just wet rocks is all that is. Ain't no sand, no nothing in there. Well, maybe there is. He had a bucket with sand in it. I don't know what he did with it. Sand in here will help suspend the rocks. Because again, it's about density. There's some nice black dirt there. That's going to be the old rice field there. You can see the sandy crap they gave us versus the nice black dirt from either from the rice field or the first layer of dirt we put in there. These are going to be about 2 meters deep, I think. So I think there are 4 rings each. So it'll be a black tank, set of rings. Black tank will have the overflow going into there, and then that will overflow into here, which will overflow into there. The gray water will start there. There'll be a saturation point there, 2 more here, and then we're going to have the clean out junction boxes headed out toward the rice field. So they're empty at the bottom. So these will be drainage points also. As you can see, there's nothing there. That's the next lid down. So the water will overflow from the 3rd gray water tank into here, and this will be like a clean out for the pipes, as I said. But it'll also have the bottom open, so it's another saturation point if these become saturated. And I'm pretty certain with the sand, all the sand I just looked at that we put in here, saturation is not going to be a problem for us. So I was just looking at the engineered plans for this black tank, and it shows pilings under the tank to support the weight. That's 1,000 liters, so that's going to be 1,000 kilos of weight. The engineered plan shows for pilings underneath that tank. Hunaya Ban, which is the leader for the house team, said they weren't going to put pilings on it. They're just going to throw basically sand and rock and stuff under it to stabilize it. I don't know if I'm comfortable with that, so we messaged the builder, the contractor Duke, and we'll see what he says. All right, so they're going to use the backhoe to set these saturation pit rings in there, 2 at a time. That's how they pull them out. Ever seen those videos, seconds before disaster? We might make that footage. This boy in the hole is like 15 years old. Part of the family crew. Well, that's good black dirt, man. Another example of where asking questions might or might not change the day. But anyhow, backhoe man was ready to grab the tank and put it in, and they said, no, we got to put concrete first. So my guess is that might not have happened if I'd not have been here and said something. And they're going to get ready to pour this concrete right now. He's putting rebar in there, and it looks like they're double layering it, which is great. That's what I want. I'm telling you guys, you got to be out here and don't be afraid to say something. Just be very, very political about how you do it. Like I said, most of the time it's easier to ask the question ahead of time and look stupid, like you don't know what's going on. But if you don't ask the question, you don't know what you're going to get. In many cases, they know what's right, so if you ask the question, they don't have an option but to say, yeah, that's what we're going to do. Now this one, like I said, actually calls for piling, but I told Salka before she messaged the contractor, if they put thick concrete with good rebar in it, I'm okay with that, because it's just like a big footing. And you know that tank is only going to weigh, like I said, 1,000 kilos, and it's a round ball, so the sand will pack under it, so the sand will help support it too. So I'm okay with it. I think these guys will put the black tank in today before they leave, and I'm glad to see they didn't do it before I got here, because I want to see them. I want to make sure dirt gets packed underneath the bottom side. As you see, that's a ball shape. You don't want people to just come in and just start dropping dirt and not fill that cavity under the rounded side. This sand shouldn't be too hard to do that with, so it shouldn't be a problem. You got the tank in there. They're going to put a P-trap here. I don't think they need it, but it's in the engineered plan, so I better not stop them. All right, so they're getting the black water tank plumbed in. They got it connected on the inlet. They're going to loop it around and go into the side of that tank right there, which will be the first gray water tank. They did say they were going to put a P-trap here. I was going to request that they do not do it, but as it is, the guy never even attempted to put one in, so I didn't stop him. And with a P-trap in the bottom of the toilet, built into the toilet, you don't need one here. All that's going to do is slow down and be one more catch point, so I'm glad they didn't put one in. We will want one on that one, though. All he's got left is take a piece of PVC there, run it into there, they'll knock a hole inside that and drop it in there. Then they got to bring an overflow out of that around into here, from there to there, and then I don't know who's going to do the rest of that. I don't think they are, though.